Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a special edition of the Christie Taylor Show. It takes a queen to wake up a queen. Let me tell you, I am here early in the morning talking to one of the jazz legends from St. Louis, now making Chi-Town her home, Denise Thimes. Welcome to a special edition of the Christie Taylor Show. Oh, wait a minute. Let's make sure your mic is hot. Say that one more time.
Good morning, Christy.
Well, first of all, I want to say a special thank you to a family member of yours, Wilma, who is also family to me via Oral Roberts University. Thank you, Wilma. Thank you so much for this connection. Now, I'm a little excited. You know, I'm trying to slow myself down. You are a queen, Denise Thimes. I need you to run your resume real quick. Now, of course, I want to say this is a special edition, everybody. She's going to be coming back for the full Christie Taylor Show, but I had to grab her because she's coming to Memphis. Now, Denise Thimes, give us your resume, just a little taste of it.
Oh, the Lord has blessed me to sing. I was handpicked by the Queen of Soul herself, Aretha Franklin, to perform for her 72nd birthday party in New York City. I have sung for the Queen of England doing her 2009 visit here to here in the United States. I've sung for the Queen of Thailand. I've sung for the Queen of Singapore. Just call me the singer of queens.
Woo! But you said, honey, the singer of queens. I am so excited. You know, I see we getting some love. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It takes somebody of this caliber. I got to tell y'all, because y'all know, for those who know me well, know that I usually like to sleep in. I like to sleep in. But I am beyond ecstatic to be able to chat with you. And as you say, you are truly the singer for the queens. And you are a queen in your own right. And I understand, coming from radio, I got to bring this in, that you had a legendary father in the radio industry. Let's talk about him.
Oh, my dad, his radio handle was Lou Father Times, Fatha. And he was in radio for a little over 50 years. And, very iconic and just really paved the way for me in this industry. And so I love him, and we thank God for him so much.
You know, he also paved the way for this young girl who, of course, he was in the industry as long as almost my age.
Yes, yes.
So we salute him. We salute him. Thank you. All those who trail the blaze. I mean, who blaze the trail in media and in entertainment. Now, yes. With that being said, now you're originally from St. Louis. You also, I got to make another family connection. You know some of my relatives, my blood relatives. Can we talk about that real quick before we get to the real reason the Queen has come to the special edition?
Well, all my siblings and myself, we know the Greens, Raphael, Pam, everybody. And, everybody, had that girl crush on Raphael because he had those beautiful green eyes.
Those eyes, honey, the eyes had it.
And they all had those beautiful green eyes, but his was just a little bit more adorable. And we love that family, and he's doing very great here in St. Louis. Their entire family is just doing wonderful. They are blessed and anointed.
Indeed, indeed. For those who don't know, I come from a very musical family as well. Hey, Wilma, wonderful, fantastic. We love you. Thank you for this connection. Thank you for the connection, Wilma. Now, she's your relative. And as I said, I learned of her because she knew Raphael and the Greens from St. Louis. Can you kind of give me a little history about her and in relationship to yourself?
About Wilma?
Yes.
Oh, my beautiful cousin on my dad's side. And listen, let me tell you something. We all went to couples grade school here in St. Louis. And Wilma was what would just kill me is that I had a cousin at that time at Oral Roberts University, and I understand those are your stomping grounds too, Christy.
Yeah, very few people, very few blacks, very few blacks, honey.
I have a cousin at Oral Roberts University. Yes.
That was a bragging point. That was a bragging point. I love it. I love it. Wilma says she's honored to know us both. Well, I'm honored for this connection. And I want to now kind of skip to the Lou, My Darling, and talk about your musical, just your entry into jazz, and very quickly talk about what you're going to be sharing with us this Friday, meaning tomorrow, at the Germantown Performing Arts Center. So I understand. Let me see if I can. I think Rochester, New York had a very wonderful, it said, Denise's performance reflect a distinct style that delights audiences with a mixture of smooth mellow tones and rich bluesiness. And her scat takes audiences where jazz legends play. That's from Exodus to Jazz in Rochester, New York. So tell me more. Is that what we all about? The scat.
We are about everything. I'm just so grateful to my father to have exposed me to all genres of music. I wanted to be a gospel singer. And at that time, I developed vocal polyps on my vocal cords, had surgery, decided that I wasn't going to do gospel anymore because perhaps that was too much, for my vocal cords. But what I learned, Christy, was that I wasn't singing properly. And so any music that you sing that you don't sing properly, you will develop vocal polyps. And if you don't maintain, your vocal cords, lubricating them and stop screaming and yelling and all that and everything, you have to really we have to be careful of that, especially those of us who use our voice a lot. So I decided I was going to go with jazz. I pulled out all the jazz albums that my dad had in his collection, started listening to all of the great jazz singers. And of course, I emulated Carmen McRae at the time, and I emulated Nancy Wilson. And now God has allowed me to develop my own style. But I am grateful for those women who have paved the way for myself and other wonderful jazz singers who are out there. And I plan on bringing that to Memphis, along with some of the St. Louis blues that God done put up in me. And just tearing the GPAC up. I don't even want any, it just won't be any remains of it. The roof will be gone, everything.
Well, I'm super excited about that. And for those who okay, Christy is up early this morning, and I'm talking to Denise Thimes. And Denise Thimes is a jazz legend. If you know jazz music, if you know anything about this woman, Google her right now. Google her right now. Denise Thimes. And the Denise Thimes Trio will be at Jazz in the Box on tomorrow. That's November the 12th from 7 to 8 p.m. at the Germantown Performing Arts Center. And they're going to be in the venue Duncan Williams Performance Hall. So if you love jazz in the Box, Denise Thimes Trio, Friday, November the 12th, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. right here in Memphis, or should we say in Germantown at the Germantown Performing Arts Center. I am so excited. I know I can't keep you long because can I throw this in there that you have to make a trip?
Yes, I'm going to Louisville, Kentucky. My daughter is a company member with the Louisville Ballet Company, and her opening night is tonight for Swan Lake.
I'm not going to call you bougie, but I'm just going to say bougie.
Don't get us started.
Don't get us started early this morning. And one last thing, because, while you do have St. Louis roots while living in Chicago, you also have someone in Memphis that you are very fond of. And I don't want to leave this conversation without at least showing him some love.
And that is Dr. Leo Davis, who was minister of music at my church many years ago, who is now at Mississippi Boulevard. Am I saying that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And I've been to the church a couple of times to his Christmas event. Wonderful, wonderful church. Excellent choir. And I'm just so, proud of him and just happy, that we know each other. So
I know.
You know him too.
And I know Dr. Leo Davis too. And I was grateful that when he found out that you were coming to Memphis and to Germantown Performing Arts Center, and you mentioned that we were going to have a quick chat. Thank you, Leo, that you showed some love. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love.
Showed much love.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, any last things you want to say before we go? Now, I have to say the invitation is officially on the table. I want to have you back for a full interview. I
love that, Christy. It's just so wonderful. Thank your listening audience. Hope Memphis can turn out for Germantown Performing Arts Center. It is a small venue, so the tickets are almost gone, but we do have some more seats available.
All right. And just for the recap, ladies and gentlemen, this is Denise Thimes, jazz legend. And Denise Thimes Trio will be at Jazz in the Box Friday, November the 12th at 7 p.m. And this is at the Germantown Performing Arts Center. And they're performing in the venue, Duncan Williams Performance Hall stage. You want to make sure you get your tickets today. Go to their website, which I think is gpacweb.com, for those tickets. So just Google that. And if you want to, like, what made Christy get up early this morning? Google Denise Thimes, baby. Google her. She's Googleable. She's Googleable. She is a queen who literally sings for queens. So I appreciate you so much.
Thank you, Christy. Love you.
Right. Love you too. And we just met y'all. Thank you, Wilma. And thank you, everybody who woke up early this morning and who's checking this out. Be sure to share this. This is definitely on Facebook and on YouTube. The replay is available. You definitely want to share this throughout the day and through tomorrow so that people will know that Denise Thimes Trio will be at the Germantown Performing Arts Center. And if you have any questions, just slide into my inbox and I'll give you more details as well. Thank you all so much. And thank you, Denise.
Thank you. See you tomorrow night.
All right. Blessings, everyone. Blessings indeed.